Hi, thanks for watching the Matt Dollar Show. Today on the show, I want to talk to you about this tremendous find that I found. It's a 1963 Cadillac Coupe de Ville. I'm going to walk you a little bit through the process of restoring it. And this will be video number 1, so come with us. So I'll show you about it. This thing's set in pigeon forge at the Elvis place down there for many, many years. And as you can see, it's not in very good shape. But this is a Coupe de Ville, 2-door hardtop. Very rare car. And it is complete. I have all the trim, hubcaps, everything. I'll let Jim get a shot of it down the side here. Show you the whole car. Fins go forever. So what I want to show you now, this is after I've had the car for about a week. And what I'm doing is I can't really afford to have the whole car done and pay someone to restore it. And I pretty much do everything myself. So what I'm doing is I'm panel working and panel painting this car. And I'm doing this car with what they call a ballet slipper pink. It'll be like a vintage pink like was on Elvis's Cadillac in 1955. So I'm going to unveil and show you what I've done so far, which is half the hood, the fender, and the door. Remember, same car. So that's what I have done so far. You can see it's going to be a beautiful car. So believe it or not, I have painted this car so far out of a rattle can. It's called Satin Ballet Slipper. That's the correct name. But it just goes to show you, it doesn't matter how you lay your paint down, as long as you prep your car right, and as long as you do the body work, water sand it when you're done. Doesn't matter how you lay the paint down because you're going to be water sanding it and buffing it when you're done. But I've chose to do a satin finish on this car, and that way it'll have kind of a vintage look to it. The only thing that I will be doing shiny will be the roof. So another thing is I was missing several pieces like these headlight bezels. You can see how empty it looks without it. I've still got the body work this section, attached the trim. But I actually located these on eBay at a really good deal out of a salvage yard. And you can see how complete that will make that when it's all done. It's going to be really cool. Another thing is I've took all the trim off the car and it's all stainless. So you can polish it, you can steel wool it, you can clean it. Just to show you what it's going to look like. It will slide up right there since the clips come in. And that's where the trim will go. Another thing are the tires. These are what you call Coker Classic white walls. You can order these offline. This set here I was told is a couple years old. So they still got a lot of life in them. So I'm going to keep and use these original tires. So you can see here, I've got half the hood done. If you look at the hood there. And the other half is not. Satin finish. Now what we have done here, right before the show started today, was we applied glazing putty over all the little pits, small dents, dings, stuff like that, everywhere the paint was chipped. I had already pre-sanded this. So now what I'm going to show you is once you put the glazing putty on to fill the pits, you simply take a piece of 3M 400 grit sandpaper and you're going to slightly sand the top off of the glazing putty. Now those little dings are gone. If you over sand, you'll end up having to refill it. So my best technique for doing this is sand, turn your head and feel. Sand, turn your head and feel. Let your hands take the shape of the car. Feel it, sand, feel it. Anything you can feel, you can see. So always remember that. That's why I like the blind method of doing this. I like to sand, turn my head, and feel. Sand, turn my head, and feel. If there's something you can feel, you can feather it like that right there by doing it in a circle. And this glazing putty, it sands real easy. Sometimes you gotta go back and put another coat if something's really deep like that right there. Take it, sand like this. Paint I've already done, kind of feather it in. Don't want to use nothing too heavy. Remember, this is 400 grit sandpaper. Now this has got a lot on it. We're going to let it set and dry for a little bit longer because it'll take it longer to dry because of the thicker consistency of the filler. You can feel that. So I kind of do that in a circle. Feather the edges is what I'm after. So I want those edges where you can't see them once you paint it. We'll do a little section here and I'll paint part of it and show you how to do it. Have any watchers out there like to come over here and learn how to sand? This is a big Cadillac. Cadillac is like sanding a boat. I mean, this thing is huge. Now for the deeper stuff, I've got an electric sander. You just don't want to get too much on it and end up eating all of your filler out. You need to be able to fill it with your hands, like I said, especially like in these grooves here. Get rid of them where you can't fill them anymore. As you can see, we're getting it. Now, Jim, you be a testimony to this. You feel that right there. Because you can clearly see it, the feel of it. They're gone. So I guess our main objective for this car, for the guys who doesn't know, or viewers that doesn't know, we are teaming up with someone and we're getting ready to open a Matt Elvis Dollar Elvis Museum here in downtown Bristol. So this will actually be a part of the museum once it's all finished. We'll also end up using this car for all of our parades, promotional events, things of that sort, because we do a lot of promotional events here in town. And now we've let this dry, this big section. Let my hand take the shape of the hood. You can see all the dust, it knocks off real easy. We put one more little skim coat over this right here. Good thing about painting with satin paint, that's one reason I chose it, is I can do a little work. If we were doing this with glossy paint, I'd have to paint this whole hood at one time to get the shine on it, keep the orange peel out of it. By me doing it with satin paint, I can do this in sections. I can stop here and start there, sand it, you'll never know. Alright. You see that this is also flexible with the metal, means it will give without cracking. Get this done, we'll water sand it. So, I know you guys probably think I'm crazy for trying to do this all myself, doing it outside and everything. But listen, this is not going to be a $100,000 Barrett Jackson car. This is going to be a driver. This is something I'll be out enjoying. If I wanted something worth $100 grand, couldn't drive, why have it? You know what I'm doing is I'm knocking all the dust off of it. Let me knock it on your pants, Jim. There we go. Get all this off now. Now, wipe my hands off, and I'm going to feel and see if there's any tips. There, I can feel some. There's some. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get our sander and we're going to go over. We're making this something a little bit thicker on there. Be right back. What I'm doing now is putting the second layer of these pits that I can peel. And again, you got to make sure your squeegee's real super clean, no trash in it. Again, this is just glazing putty is what this is, because this is just pits. These are not like rust holes. You can't use this to like fix a hole. Little pits, it's great. It's like anything. Take your time, it'll look good. Get in here and get in a hurry, we'll make a mess out of it. People laugh at you. This is not my first one doing this way. I've on the 55 Cadillac, 54, 55, 56, and two 63s. Both the 63s were convertibles. And then I had traded one time for a 58. I didn't restore it, but the other ones I did. When I say restore, like I say, I make drivers out of them. I didn't make $100,000 cars out of them. But they were definitely worth a lot more than what I gave for them after I got it done. But like this, they'll be worth even more to just me. This is something I'm doing myself, with my family. Just to ride around in Saturdays and stuff, you know. So this goes to show you a little ambition, very little money. You can make something look good if you want to.
Well, to follow up on what you said, you think of it this respect, you're only limited to your own imagination.
You just imagine you're decorating a cake that's shaped like a Cadillac. think you're done, go over it one more time. And when you think that's done, go over it one more time. Don't be afraid to really lay this stuff on there because it's thin, it sands easy, and remember, you usually end up sanding off about 70 to 80% of what you put on, because all you're wanting to do is keep it down in the pits. Now again, this area right here is already dried. You can see the difference in the color.